Italian invasion of Ethiopia in 1935, Mussolini's soldiers looted many manuscripts from Aksum, Gondar, and other holy sites. Some of these texts mysteriously ended up in private Vatican archives. According to researchers and whispers among Ethiopian scholars, certain pages referring to the original name of the adversary were removed or never published. The question arises, why? One possibility is that the Ethiopic view of evil does not align with Western dualism. In Ethiopian theology, especially in the writings of Saint Yared and in the Zadokite priestly traditions, evil is not simply a counterforce to God. It is a misuse of divine energy. The being known as Tsebel'el was not created evil, but chose to reconfigure creation for his own ends, fracturing the harmony of the divine order. His true name, then, is a symbol of sacred power corrupted, knowledge fallen into ego and rebellion. This reframing suggests that the devil is not some external being with horns and pitchfork, but a divine being twisted by self-will, known by a name that resonates not in Greek or Latin, but in the sacred rhythm of ancient Guizi, the oldest continuously spoken Semitic language. That language, still used in the Ethiopian Orthodox liturgy, preserves not only the devil's name but the method of resisting his influence, not through fear, but through spiritual balance, fasting, humility, and sacred music. Moreover, these revelations challenge the broader assumptions of Abrahamic faiths. They suggest that evil has a more intimate origin than Western theology allows, that its roots are cosmic, yes, but also internal. The fact that these Ethiopian texts were never included in the European biblical canon wasn't due to irrelevance, but rather their dangerous insight, their refusal to oversimplify good and evil, heaven and hell. Ethiopia's enduring spiritual independence has preserved these understandings. The Zagwe and Solomonic dynasties believed that their royal line was not merely anointed but custodians of spiritual truth. The Kabra Nagast, though known for its account of King Solomon and Queen Makeda, also makes mention of a false light-bearer who followed the ark across the desert, pretending to protect it but secretly desiring its power. Could this also be Tsebel'el? The devil's real name, then, might not be just one name, but a layered identity lost in translation, purposefully fragmented and concealed across millennia. The Western world may know Lucifer, Satan, or the devil as symbols of evil, but Ethiopia remembers a deeper, more complex identity. Tsebel'el, the divine spark turned inward, the deceiver of the stars, the adversary not just of God, but of humanity's inner light. Until the global community dares to study these scrolls on their own terms, free from Latin mistranslation and Roman filters, the true name of the devil may remain buried beneath centuries of silence. But in the highlands of Ethiopia, it still echoes in the chants of monks, in the creased folds of parchment, and in the wind that brushes against the ark's ancient guardians.